And our next visit to the past takes us to August of 1970 with the Iron Man Annual #1. Note that they refer to this as a king-size special on the cover. It's a square-bound issue, although it's been something that's been stacked on it, so the spine right in the middle is a little bit crushed. A little tough to grade. It's a white cover, a little bit of rounding on the edges. I'd give it a fine plus, but it could definitely go higher. Here's our back cover. And this one consists of reprints of earlier Iron Man stories, so it's an annual in the pure sense of the word. We start out going back to Tales of Suspense 71 rather. And Tony Stark picks up a battle with the Titanium Man. This actually continues, if you read the little blurb here, from Marvel's Greatest Comics #28. So they pick up in mid-battle here. And the neat thing about this, it's Stan Lee does the writing and Don Heck does the art. But you've got Don Heck inked by Wally Wood, who's a great artist in my opinion. I love his work. So it makes for an interesting combo. A little more look at what that looks like. The cover, going back to that for a second, is actually a new cover fashioned by Maurice Severin and Bill Everett. Bill Everett's famous for his work on the Submariner, and they wanted to get all three of these characters that are featured in this book together on the cover, even though they don't actually appear together in the story. The first story is the Titanium Man, and the remaining stories are Submariner related. There's another good look at that Wally Wood art. Inking Don Heck. And then we have Tales of Suspense 79. There's a good look at some less action, more drama pages. Of course, you've got Pepper Potts and Happy Hogan in this. It's really quite a large story with the Titanium Man. And then Iron Man goes toe-to-toe with one of Submariner's villains, the warlord Krang, who's trying to impress Lady Dorma by taking out Iron Man. And where you have Krang and Lady Dorma, you can't have Submariner far behind. There's a look at Iron Man getting the brunt of the damage. And there's our cameo of Submariner in that story. This is also a Stan Lee story with Gene Colan is doing the pencils, inked by Jack Abel. For some reason, it's going under the name Gary Michaels at this time. I also have a pin-up of Iron Man, although that's uncredited. If you know or want to take a guess at who did that pin-up, hit me up in the comments. And there's your Iron Man Submariner battle. Which ends more with a whimper than a bang. We don't get a final outcome of who would win and who would prevail in this battle, but that's good that they managed to solve their differences peacefully for a change. So there's all kinds of art going on in here. We've got, like I said, Gene Colan doing some work inked by different people. And a little Jack Kirby help on the art on the last story. This is from Tales to Astonish 82. So check that out on Craigslist. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe if you want to see more comics, especially from the Bronze Age. Thanks for watching.